Hello everyone, we're back here for race 4 at Darlington with some brand new drivers and a new track here. Let's get ready for 10 laps around this amazing circuit. Here are the starting positions. On pole we have Martin Truex Jr. next to Kyle Busch. Next up we have Kevin Harvick and William Byron. In our third row, it's Joey Logano and Denny Hamlin. Behind them, it's the Aquafina car of Kyle Larson next to Ryan Blaney. Rounding off the top 10, it's Christopher Bell and Chase Elliott. Next is the newcomer of Ty Gibbs in the 54 and Austin Cindric in the 2. In row 7, it's Daniel Suarez and Ryan Preece. Then it's Michael McDowell and Chris Buescher. Then it's two underwhelming qualifiers with Tyler Reddick and Alex Bowman. But finishing off the top 20, it's Chase Briscoe and Bubba Wallace. Behind them, it's Austin Dillon and it's Ross Chastain. Behind them, it's Todd Gilliland and the second out of third newcomer in Jimmy Johnson. Occupying 25th and 26th, it's Harrison Burton and Corey LaJoie. Then it's Brad Keselowski and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Finishing off the top 30, it's Noah Gragson and Eric Jones. And then our final newcomer in Kimi Räikkönen in the 91 and AJ Allmendinger with a penalty. And with another penalty linked with AJ Allmendinger's, Eric Almirola will finish off the field in 33rd today. Green flag underway here at Darlington. Martin Truex Jr. going into turn number 1 with Kyle Busch on his outside. Martin Truex Jr. will take the lead. He slides up to the top lane and goes back down to the bottom. Here they go across the back straightaway now. Martin Truex Jr. still in the lead. Here comes Kevin Harvick. He'll go in the lead. He makes a little sled job there. Martin Truex Jr., Joey Logano will take it from him. And here comes Joey Logano. He'll cross the line and takes the lead for lap 1. Into turns 1 and 2 now. Here goes Kevin Harvick in a 5-car lane. Kevin Harvick will take the lead. Ty Gibbs in third place now. Here comes Denny Hamlin. He goes to the bottom lane. He'll take the lead. But Kevin Harvick will get a good run from the top lane. And he'll lead us in here, lap 3. Oh, here's Harrison Burton. And he tags the 45. Big wreck here. Multiple cars involved. Wow, that was really not smart from Harrison Burton. That'll involve multiple cars here. There's Tyler Reddick. That's a big loss for him. There's Harrison Burton as well. He definitely needed the points today. Michael McDowell. Again, another one who needs the points. And Jimmy Johnson. First-time entry. There's Austin Cindric and Chase Briscoe, who will come out of pit lane. And they'll start in the back. Let's look at that wreck again here. As you see, Harrison Burton gets under the 45. He'll wreck himself. Austin Cindric goes around, but he'll be all right. Same with Chase Briscoe. Michael McDowell gets a huge hit on the hood. He had nowhere to go, and neither did Jimmy Johnson. Let's look at this one more time here. As you see, Harrison Burton just gets under the 45. The 2 almost saves it on the outside. He won't be able to. He'll start in the back now. But big wrecks for all of them. Harrison Burton goes down. So you see Michael McDowell, Jimmy Johnson, nowhere to go. The rest of them somehow avoided it, though. That's definitely good for them. They caught a break, all of them in the back there. But that's definitely not one that any of those guys would like to remember. Here's a paint scheme switch now for many big drivers. Here's Denny Hamlin, Joey Logano, Chase Elliott, and Kyle Larson. Maybe with those new paint schemes, they can get something here. And here we are, restarting on lap number 5. And here's Denny Hamlin, Joey Logano, with their new paint schemes. They take 1 and 2. Joey Logano will take the lead, going down the back straightaway. Denny Hamlin right behind him. 3-wide battle here for third. And Joey Logano gets bumped out of the way by Denny Hamlin. Denny Hamlin will take the lead and will lead the lap here, lap 6. As they go into the corner here, Chase Elliott will catch up to the 11 car. They'll bump each other as they go down the back straightaway here. Here goes Chase Elliott. Will he make a move? Yes, he will. He'll go to the inside lane. Joey Logano will follow him. He'll exit out of the corner. Same with Joey Logano, and they'll beat Denny Hamlin to the line. Here we are in lap 7 now. As they go around turns 1 and 2, Joey Logano bumps the 9 out of the way. And here they go out of 2. Joey Logano will go down the back straightaway in the lead. A lot of bumping action here. As they go, Denny Hamlin will get passed by Chase Elliott and Ryan Preece in the 41 car. And only his second appearance, first start. Here we go, lap 8 now. Joey Logano will lead the lap. And he gets bumped out of the way this time by Chase Elliott. So much bumping here. As they go around the corners, they go down the back straightaway. Into 3 and 4 now. Chase Elliott will go off the bumper. He'll climb back up. And we go on here to the final lap of the race. Oh, when Chase Elliott's around, he smacks into the 22. There's a big wreck. And what will happen here? Multiple cars in the wreck. As they'll storm down the back straightaway, no caution flies. Here on the final lap, on the back straightaway, who will do it? Into 3 and 4, Ryan Preece and Denny Hamlin. Denny Hamlin will get the lead on Ryan Preece. Can Ryan Preece do anything about it? No! Denny Hamlin wins it at Darlington. What a race we have here. Let's look at the final lap here again. As you can see, they're swerving. Chase Elliott gets bumped. He slides back up on the track. Joey Logano gets the bump. Kyle Larson, Martin Truex Jr., Christopher Bell involved. You see Alex Bowman gets spun there. As they run down the back straightaway, all the cars get collected together for the final 2 corners. As Denny Hamlin, Ryan Preece will go into the corner. Denny Hamlin just gets the edge on Ryan Preece. He'll cross the line. Eric Jones finishing 3rd. Incredible race for him. And here are our finishing standings here. Denny Hamlin has won it here. Ryan Preece in 2nd, so close to winning it, just couldn't get there. Eric Jones, Ty Gibbs, Chris Buescher, and Todd Gillen, all with incredible days. They'll 100% help them in the points here. And then Ross Chastain, Kevin Harvick, Alex Bowman, and AJ Allmendinger, all with great finishes that should help them get up there in the points as well. Here's 11th through 20th now. William Byron taking 11th place with Austin Cindric and Kyle Busch in 12th and 13th. Good finishes for all of those guys. In 14th place, Chase Briscoe. He's been struggling in the points recently. This is definitely a good finish for him. Daniel Suarez rounds off the top 15 here. That's a good finish for him. I believe he still has a good shot at the playoffs here. Noah Gragson in 16th place. He's been struggling a bit, but this was a good day for him, and he'll probably benefit from these points, maybe get him up the standings a little bit. Ryan Blaney, he's really been struggling this year. He takes 17th place today, and without that final wreck, he'd be below top 20. Bubba Wallace in 18th, also struggling in the points. And, again, not a great finish for him, but he's definitely looking for a better one next time. Same with Eric Almirola as well. Definitely some poor points finishers being benefited by the crash. And Kimi Räikkönen, first race here, 20th place. That's a decent finish for him, but he's definitely looking for better next time. Here's 21 through 30 now. Brad Keselowski gets 21st place today. He's been hurting in the points recently, and he's just going to slide down even farther. Corey LaJoie in 22nd place. Austin Dillon in 23rd, and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. in 24th. All the back markers of today's race. They definitely finished poorly, and they're going to slide down the points even more than they already have. And Joey Logano and Martin Truex Jr. involved in that final wreck. They've been really looking for points recently, and they could have gotten it today, but that final wreck really dealt the blow. Christopher Bell, Kyle Larson, and Chase Elliott all involved in that final wreck as well. They're not hurting in the points as much, especially Christopher Bell, who's already locked into the playoffs. But it's still good to note. Poor finishes for them today. it'll still hurt them in the points for sure. And Tyler Reddick finishes 30th place today. He's also been really looking for points. He got involved in the first wreck, and he might slide out of the top 16 now, so he might be out of the playoffs here. And at the end of the field here, 31st through 33rd, Harrison Burton, Michael McDowell, and Jimmy Johnson all getting involved in the first wreck. Harrison Burton and Michael McDowell are really looking for points here. McDowell might slide out of the top 16 here. And Harrison Burton was really looking for the points today to get into the top 16. But it just fell through today. He's going to be looking for points next time. Jimmy Johnson, first race, last place. Not good for him, but he just had nowhere to go. And he's definitely going to be looking for a better race next time. Now let's look at the standings. Alex Bowman in first place with 96 points. He'll hold on to lead. Kevin Harvick, Austin Cindric, and Ross Chastain, all with incredible points tallies. They're looking straight forward into the playoffs. William Byron, Kyle Busch, Denny Hamlin, and Christopher Bell are already in the playoffs with wins under their belts. Daniel Suarez with a good finish here is in 6th place. Kyle Larson is in 8th place, even with the poor result today. AJ Allmendinger is in 11th place with 66 points. He's going to look to continue this hot streak that he has right here. But Almirola keeps falling farther and farther down the field. He's now in 12th place with 62 points, only 7 points clear of the drop. Chase Elliott, with a very bad race here, is in 13th place. He's going to be looking to improve in the next race here, and he is only 5 points over the cut line, as well as Brad Keselowski. And he's not been doing good compared to Elliott in terms of actual finishing standards. Chris Buescher, with an incredible race here, is now 1 point clear of the cut line, as he's in 15th place in the playoff standings because of that. Ryan Blaney's in 16th place with 55 points, and he's tied on the cutoff with Chase Briscoe and Todd Gilliland, which is definitely a surprise to see. Ryan Blaney's definitely going to need to be doing better if he wants to continue staying in the playoffs. Eric Jones in 19th place with 53 points after the 3rd place finish here at Darlington, with Joey Logano, Tyler Reddick, and Martin Truex Jr., who are below the cut line. The most of them being Truex with 48 points, 8 points behind the cut line, if I'm not mistaken. No, 7. They're really going to need to improve in this next race, or else there's a chance that they could be out. But there is 6 races left to go, so anything can happen. Michael McDowell is in 23rd now. He keeps dropping and dropping, especially with the with the 1 point finish that he got from this race. And Ryan Preece keeps on climbing, only 2 races in, and he already has 46 points. Corey LaJoie behind him, again, another guy who keeps dropping and dropping and dropping. But unlike him, Noah Gragson and Bubba Wallace are growing and growing and growing. With 42 points each, Gragson with an incredible finish today, and Bubba Wallace again with a lackluster one, but he's still climbing the field. As Harrison Burton in 28th place, basically 10 spots ahead from the behind from the last race. Super disappointing result for him today. And if he doesn't do better, he's almost confirmed out of the playoffs. Now in 29th place, Austin Dillon with 37 points. There is a big chance that he won't even get close to being in the playoffs, as well as Ricky Stenhouse Jr., who is almost confirmed with having very, very poor finishes recently, who's just ahead of Ty Gibbs, who got a 4th place finish in this last race here at Darlington, and he will probably go up the standings pretty quickly. Kimi Räikkönen and Jimmy Johnson round off the standings here in 32nd and 33rd. And they basically have no chance of getting in, but they can try as hard as they want, and it's not really likely to happen. But that is it for this race. I hope you guys enjoyed. Race 5 will come out as soon as it possibly can. I'm sorry it took so long, but there are still some cars that are not signed up for, and that'll be shown on screen right now. If you have anybody who can sign up for a car who hasn't already, that'd be amazing. And thank you guys for watching. We'll see you in Race 5. And this outro is signed by yours truly, Falcon Strike. Peace.